What's up folks, my name is Sir Medieval, and today I'll be bringing you some tips making your journey through Lost Ark much easier. Since Lost Ark is only available in Korea at the moment, it may be very hard to get attuned to the game and its mechanics, but that's exactly what tips and guides like this are here to help you do. This will be pertaining to the early game side of things, and without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Number 1. Macoco Seed Guides. Something to take note of early on is once you get to a specific vendor in which you can redeem rewards in exchange for Macoco seeds, is that you'll be able to obtain an earring of 320 eye level as well as a much better ship. It's for that reason you'll want to start gathering these seeds as soon as possible. If you follow these Macoco seed maps starting off, you should have close to or more than enough by the time you hit 50. Something really cool to note as well is the Macoco seeds you gather are server/account bound, which means if you make an ult and get it back to level 50, this means you can possibly go over to the seed vendor and grab the rewards. Make sure to gather as many of these as you possibly can. Number 2. Following the main quests. For leveling your character, you'll want to focus on going for the orange main quests. This will be the most efficient way to get your character to max level as well. When you get to around level 38, you'll also receive your first ship, which will change up the way you do your quests. Instead of following the orange quests, you'll actually want to look for the blue world quests that pop up. Early game, you'll also want to look out for your yellow quests with swirls around them. These quests will grant you bonus stats and even in some cases life skill points and regular skill points as well. The purple quests and pink quests are also ones to watch out for. One of your early purple quests can grant you an ability stone that you can polish for extra stats. There will also be red QuickTime events on the map that you can do for extra experience, the green ones that will work similar as well to these two. And if you are having trouble figuring out what your quest wants you to do, be sure to click the map icon shown in the quest tracker to pinpoint the objective's exact location. Number 3. Save your blue gem currency. The blue gem currency you can get in various ways will be useful for buying things like jewelry, gear, etc. Early on you might be tempted to spend some of it on early game/mid game gear, but it will come in handy very later on though. You could even buy some 285 plus rings for up to 10k or 315 ones for up to 50,000. Number 4. And during your leveling experience, you'll want to solo the main dungeons you come across on normal mode. It'll end up giving you far greater experience than leveling with the party, and it'll speed up your journey to level 50. Number 5. Conserve your blue and purple gathering tools. If you're able to gain blue or purple tools, whether it be through the temporary shop, through crafting it, or by other means, you'll want to conserve them as much as possible. The green tools are fine, you can use those as much as you want, especially to get at least a level 2 gathering in whatever profession you would want to main in. But when you reach level 50, you'll be able to consume tickets to enter a zone called the Platinum Fields, where you'll have 15 minutes to gather as many materials as you can, and you'll also get bonuses for bringing back certain payloads you get from gathering. And not to mention it's also double XP in there as well. That's why you want to save it. This will be what you want to save your tools for. Number 6. The Affinity System. Early on in the game you may notice that certain NPCs will have a heart symbol pop up for them whenever you speak to that character. Sometimes they'll have a bar at the top indicating that you can somehow gain favor with them. This ties to the Affinity System, in which you can give them gifts, do quests for them, or even talk and play music for them. Initially some of them will even give you gifts right off the bat. Usually this is gold coins that you can sell for quite a bit of silver as well. Make sure that if you see that gift box pop up at the top, you'll want to claim the items for extra cash. Most of the NPCs you have to complete certain main quests to unlock them, but as you gain affinity levels, you can even get more rewards. And be sure to check the Alt-C menu at any time to track your progress. Number 7. Guardian Angel Skill Testing. At around level 28 to 30, you'll unlock your second musical option, which will allow you to teleport to the Guardian Angel again. She will give you the ability to test out all of your skills this time and level them up, choosing different upgrade specializations and whatever you'd like to test out. Make sure to make use of this and do any skill respecializations you need to do before reaching level 47 to 50, because after those levels, the skill respecialization starts to get extremely expensive. Number 8. Grab all the teleportation points you can see. You never know when it's time to come back to a specific area, and this will be very useful for treasure hunting or hunting down field bosses as well. For treasure hunting specifically, be sure to follow the Google document for figuring out which continent the treasure portal entrance will be on, and I'll leave a link in the description below. Also, if you're looking for Macoco seeds, this is also going to come in handy as well. Number 9. Don't dismiss the side quests. So like we said before, any purple or yellow quests with a swirl around them you'll definitely want to do. The yellow swirl quest will give attribute and skill points for life skills and your actual skills. However, side quests will also give you a certain bonus in terms of your affinity skill points. So there's charm, there's strength, there's knowledge, and there's one other one that I can't think of right now, but these will actually allow you to unlock certain things later, like hidden quests. So you'll want to make sure that you do those side quests as well. The regular side quests, you can even get stats from them, all kinds of different rewards. So whenever you do have time, make sure to come back and do those as well. Don't forget, especially if it's your main class. Number 10, dismantling items. In your inventory, there's a button you can use to begin dismantling items. You can also filter your green, blue, and purple items into the menu. Dismantling these will give you dust that can be sold to a vendor, as well as ability stones from certain gear. If you dismantle the ability stones themselves, they can actually give you that blue crystal currency we talked about earlier as well. And it's better to do this instead of selling all of your gear. Make sure not to neglect this feature. One thing to note as well is once you get past around eye level 300, I believe once you dismantle those items, specifically some of them will give you the ARK that you need for upgrading your equipment as well. Number 11. Check your adventure book regularly. The adventure book is a very nifty tool that they've given us for the beta. This allows you to complete certain milestones to obtain rewards for your character. You can obtain quite a wide array of items for this, and each continent has its own adventure book section. The requirements for getting higher in the progression consist of doing things like dungeons in these regions, or hunting specific creatures with a symbol above their head, looting lore items and consuming them, finding vista points, etc. Make sure to check back on your progress when it comes to this, and don't forget to check back on other region adventure books as well. You may actually complete another milestone on one of the previous ones without even knowing it. The expedition menu also allows you to unlock rewards through completing achievements. This menu can be accessed by pressing O, and for the adventure book, the button is N. Number 12. Temporary Shop. And last but not least, Temporary Shop. A menu in the cash shop on the right side that's incredibly easy to miss. This is a shop that changes every few hours that you can purchase some really useful items in. Anything from blue grade gathering tools to ARK for upgrading equipment and everything in between. Runes, chest keys, etc. The currency you use for this is the purple crystals you can obtain in various ways such as questing, getting achievements, and converting your gold currency for it, which is usually used for player trading. You'll want to repeatedly check the shop throughout the game either to buy those ARK crystals whenever you can, or to buy something more useful as well too. Don't forget this one either. And that's all the tips I've got for the early game experience. I'll also leave any required links to help you on your journey throughout the early game in the description below. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful night or day. Farewell.